I've forgotten what it's like to dream. Nothing used to be set in stone. Life was made of flesh. I could pull it apart and stare at its very heart, drinking hope from its everlasting veins, crawling inside to feel the warmth of blame. Less thoughts crowded my mind at that time. I was more simplistic and vulnerable back then. Shining lights were never out of my reach by design. I could simply stretch my arm into the universe and it wouldn't harden, because I absorbed the cosmos through the lined blood vessels and arteries that bled greatness again and again. I ripped stars from the black and fed them to my soul. It made grandparents forget that they were old. Just being around me brought them rejuvenated pores of liquid youth that dripped down like dew into the mouths of the wisest people you ever met. And I set billions of stars back into the sky, igniting each one with the fire of God so those flames could keep it lit until the time had come. Harvest used to be my riding utensil. Reaping what I had sown used to give light to my eyes, but now I can't see to write in this dimly lit room of apathy and depression. Where has the sun gone? Its natural light used to wake me by 8 a.m. and keep me alive until dinner. Its wind used to breathe breath into my lungs like seeds sown into the ground. There was growth. Every summery embrace caused my respiration to expand. Every glowing touch caused my writing hand to move again and again. It was beautiful. I used to dream. I used to be kept awake by the innovative thoughts that flooded my psyche. I used to compose to it. The swell moved mountains and cast them into the sea. The calm floated me through the valleys. The break shot me into the heights. The view was bird's eye, but now I go by foot. Valleys and heights are much less fulfilling when you're not gliding over them. The rocks seem a lot more real when they aren't ants anymore. And death seems a lot more apparent when you have nothing to live for. How am I supposed to sit in front of my kids one day and tell them about never realized ambitions? How am I supposed to tell them that it might get better? Life isn't full of castles in the air. Fantasies might come to fruition as long as the fruits of great faith are maintained. I don't want to lie, but I don't think I have to anymore. I found a way to circumvent the sun, because I've been counting grains of sand into the night, and I've been counting on the moon to wrap me in its light. It may be hard to see the details, but I've never seen the big picture so clearly. A lion's mane never shone so fiercely. I've spent countless hours drinking in the moonbeams like milk. They have refrigerated my temper and washed it like silk, softly. And greatly have I come to notice that sometimes writing blind is better than planning each word. People say that sorrow lasts for the night, but I've heard hope ripping that beast apart under an oak tree. Hard pressed I was to find the light. Opportunity found me in the night. Possibility circled around me and closed tight. Extended was the hand of God in my fight. In my darkest hour, I found hope, entangled in the arms of Earth's satellite. Beautiful.